Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the Stock Market Outlook video brought to you by DeepView. That's a platform that I'll be using today. It's my daily driver for everything, and we have a special deal, 2 months for $39. We've seen a lot of interested folks come on over the past few weeks and try the trial. So if you're curious at all, give us a shot. Our goal here is to create something that can replace multiple platforms. Really be dedicated to improving every single week and month, bringing new features, and would love to see you guys check it out. So click the link down below the description if you're interested in, and let's go ahead and dive right in. As always, we're going to talk about the major indexes, leading themes, all of that, and starting with the NASDAQ 100 ETF, the QQQ. Very simply, we remain in a strong uptrend. We may be a little bit short-term extended, but we're just kind of trending higher. The rate hasn't really increased too much. We've been in a strong trend since this gap up through the 21 EMA. And I've said this before, but I'll just kind of keep reiterating it because I think it's so powerful. The 21 EMA is my favorite moving average. It's perfect for market analysis. If the market is above a rising 21 EMA, I must have a bullish bias. That's part of my system. I'm not, trying to think that we're going to crash, that, in here, things are just going to roll over. I have to expect the best and listen to the trend and, try to find longs, early in the trend, as well as at kind of reconfirmation points, especially when we retest it and reconfirm upwards. There's often some great, handles forming in this type of area, low risk buy points, add-on points, all of that. So if you, only use one moving average, the 21 EMA is excellent, and we remain above a rising 10, 21, and 50. Maybe we're a little bit stretched from that 50 moving average right now. We're about 7.5%, which is a little bit high, looking back in history, but we remain just in a strong trend here, despite breadth. I know a lot of people have been looking at net new highs, new lows. It hasn't been that strong. Breadth, percentage of stocks above the 40 SMA has been declining. But, listen to your stocks, listen to your price action. And in terms of a lot of the leaders, a lot of the semiconductor names, those have been working really, really well. And, at the end of the day, that's what matters. What pays you? It's not breadth, it's price. And imagine, if breadth turns around now and starts increasing again, there's going to be a lot more opportunities. And even now, looking, quickly through my routines and screens, there are a lot of stocks setting up for next week. We'll talk a little bit about a few of those. But just in general, we're in a pretty strong uptrend. We're making new highs. That's certainly bullish. And, looking at the SPY, similar type action, trending above those moving averages. The IWO is weaker. You can see this gap up and then kind of 2 days down, quite a divergence from the QQQ. It's something to note, but again, if your names are working, this shouldn't really concern you too much. It's more about, how's your portfolio doing? What's the feedback from new trades? I've been kind of 50-50 the past week of new trades sticking versus not. But in general, things are working over the past few weeks, and that's the most important thing at the end of the day. Looking at the mega caps, obviously NVIDIA acting well, Google acting well as well. Microsoft, really nice action, making new highs, great action up the right-hand side after it reclaimed that 50 SMA and, flagging out to end the week. So watching for reconfirmation from that fall, upside reversal sometime next week. Amazon, still just kind of basing. We'll see if this can participate. A little bit of a negative day here, but it's right at those moving averages, and we'll see how it responds to that. Meta, in an uptrend since this point, above all the moving averages, and again, forming out a base. Apple, great action on this breakout. This is a green line breakout over 3 months of consolidation and very powerful volume coming in as well. This was related to the AI news. So definitely strong action. Tesla remains, in a longer term downtrend, but, is just kind of forming out a base here after this strong move up. So mega caps look strong, especially Apple. And we'll see if, Microsoft, Amazon, and Meta can kind of kick into gear and also participate. Moving on to the themes, let's actually change this to price percent change for the week to get a sense of that. Blockchain strongest, SMH strongest, USO, hack. This has been a theme that's kind of reemerged here with CrowdStrike. Cyber also setting up. That's a name to watch. So those are a few names worth watching. And let's actually go over to my performance charts to just get a bigger view here. This is plotting the themes. This is plotting the DeepView leaders today. And you've got the mega caps as well as the sectors right here. So this is the themes for the week. You can see there's a decent amount of distribution down here, but these are the strongest areas. Blockchain, SMH, those have been leading, since 2023. So nothing new there. So those are the names kind of to focus on. Hack as well, definitely an area to take a look at. Moving on to a few key stocks. Let's go to the DeFi leader screen here, and let's go ahead and sort by percent change today. Let's clear the sort here. Percent change today. Scroll up. Shop, just kind of moving off the lows here, strong since this area, but still in this downtrend. I want to focus on Netflix. This one had a nice move from the RMV tight area. You can see how this went to zero. Also went to zero right here before as it formed this nice pivot. Strong action, handle again, strong action. RMV really helps picking and finding these spots. ZS, Cyber, this is weaker. I think CYBR, setting up a spot here. CrowdStrike as well, forming a flag. I'd love to see the 10 EMA kind of catch up here, but this is definitely a theme to have on your radar. Moving back to here, PLTR is moving up the right-hand side, upside reversal off the 10 EMA. So this is maybe a name to watch here. Let's see here. There's a lot of semis that are kind of flagging into the end of the week. We've also got pins with an upside reversal off the 21 EMA back into this range. This could fall through nicely next week. And let's see if there's any other ones I really wanted to highlight here. ARM, this is a little bit short-term extended, but super strong trend, but we're right into these highs. So would love to see a consolidation here, pull back to the 21 EMA or kind of letting that 21 EMA to catch up. Other semis, TSM also kind of flagging and trending. So there's a lot of strength. Form is another semiconductor, double inside to end the week. So there's definitely opportunities into next week. You just have to kind of find and pick your spots, and would love to see that breadth kind of turn around. But at the end of the day, it's what your portfolio is doing. So pay attention to that feedback. But that's pretty much it for today's video. Hopefully you found this helpful. Let me know your thoughts on the market down below. What are the strongest themes? What are the names that are standing out to you? Actually, one more thing I wanted to show was a handy heat map setup that I created. Let's X out this as well. So this is a fully customizable app here in DeepView that we just added recently. And basically what it allows you to do is plot 2 points and choose what 2 points. One creates the number here. One creates the size of the heat map square. And let's do price percent change current week, and also do price percent change current week, just like here. So this gives you a sense of what worked this week. AVGO standing out, ARM standing out, and it's linked to a chart. So you can quickly kind of take a look at these outliers, how they're doing, check up on their charts. So a great way to break down information and find names that are standing out. So definitely check out the heat map if you are using it. And during the day, I love to do price percent change from the open and relative volume. If we go ahead and let's just type that in, relative volume. And this gives you a sense right in the morning about what's working. Netflix stood out. So the size of this will be determined by the volume, the number by this data point, price percent change from the open. And this helps you identify those breakouts, as they're happening during the day, what's pushing the strongest from the open on volume. So definitely check out this heat map, and it's just another way to kind of interpret visually information. There's so many names to trade. It's hard to find the best ones, and this is just another way to kind of screen visually, which I think is excellent. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave a like down below. I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in future videos. Take care.